Welcome back to Malamic Art. My name is Mikki, and today I am opening some more Qor watercolors. I was on Amazon and I was shopping for my mother for Mother's Day, and apparently I forgot to take this out of forgot to take this out of my my total, and I ended up just going ahead and buying it. And after considering the price differences between this and the 24 set, I should have gotten the 24 set. It would have given me a little bit more variety, because half of these are already ones that I've bought, but I do get some extras in here, so I wanted to put them in pans and add them to my collection. My collection consists of the High Chroma set, the Introductory set, and the Earth set. So these are the ones that I have of Qor, and there are a few more, and we'll find out which ones when I get this open. And you'll hear Mitty meowing at me because she thinks I'm talking to her. Are you meowing, Mitty? Yes, I know. I think I'm meowing. I'm meowing. Talking to you. So let's see. Qor has made it to my list of my 7 favorites, and it's one of the ones that I really enjoy using. The color dispersion is really great when you add it to a little puddle of water. It's really beautiful. So it's good that I get another chart. This chart is basically this one. I wish they added pigment information on their charts, but they don't. You'll have to get it right off of the tube. So they look like this, and these little pans, tubes, will fill these pans 1.5 times. So you'll fill it, and then they'll dry and decrease. So you'll get reduction, like see how it dips in, and then you fill them again, and then you'll get them leveled off, and then you'll have maybe just a little bit left. So these are 2.5 ounces, these half pans. So when these fully dry, you'll get about a 1.5 pans worth, and these are 5 mil. And you would think that you would get 2 full half pans, but the drying makes them less. So yeah, let's go ahead and put some in pans, and we'll swatch them out. And this is the sorry, I don't even tell you which one it is. This is the 12 Introductory set, and the other sets I got were only 6. So all right, I will do a little time lapse of me putting some in pans, and I'll be right back. So we're going to swatch these, can't say words today, in a minute, but I wanted to show you kind of what I did, and maybe advice for you if you are a Qor collector and you're just starting out. I kind of did it backwards, which I will explain in a minute. I bought the High Chroma set, the Earth set, and the Intro 6 set first, and then I just bought this 12 Intro set with 12 in it. So my overlap by buying this intro set leaves only these 5 colors different than the rest. So I have, these are all doubles right here. So what you should do, since they do have a 24 set, is start with the 24 set if you can afford it. They're pretty expensive. The cheapest one I found on Amazon, I think, is around $70. So start with the 24 set, because now that I have the High Chroma, the Earth, the Intro 6, and the Intro 7 set, I will have, there's 9 of the 24 set that I don't have. So if you start with the 24 set, you're getting most of all of the sets. So it makes more sense to go that way. And then fill in your holes with only a few from, like Naples Yellow, you'll have to buy from one of the sets. I think that's the Earth set. And yeah, the Earth set, where it's not covering here, transparent brown oxide. So there are some holes, but it's just better to go that way instead of the way I did, which is the smaller sets to larger sets. But they are only 5mm tubes, so doubling up is actually kind of a good idea because of the reduction these have in the pan. So since I've poured these this morning, it's now about afternoon, these have gone down flat now, and they were pretty round. Well, this one's still pretty round, but some of them are flattening out, depends on the different paints. But all of these have been filled, are topped off. Like you can see that this one's been topped off at one point. Whoops, let's make sure I don't, okay. So that said, just start with the larger set first if you're going to be wanting to buy all of these. I think the one I use the most out of all of these, let's see, the intro set is anything with the Quinacridone Magenta. So I would choose the High Chroma set to start off with if you just want to try them out. And then maybe go to the 24 set if you're really serious about them. So anyway, let's go ahead and swatch these out as quick as possible so I'm not dragging this video out forever, which I have a tendency to do. I really wanted to try this Nickel Azo Yellow because it looked really beautiful. And I did not know it was going to look this dark as paint. So that looks like it might be like a raw sienna, but it comes out this beautiful, transparent, completely transparent yellow. It's gorgeous. This would be really great mixing color. So I think that sort of now has my vote rather than a PY3, which is the Hansa Yellow, which you do get in this set too. So this is Quinacridone Gold Deep, and Quinacridone Gold is the regular Quinacridone Gold is a little bit more yellow than this, but this is beautiful, transparent sienna color. Their Quinacridone Gold that they offer comes in which set? The Earth set, I think. Nope, it comes in the High Chroma set. It looks like this. Okay, which is real pretty. So these 5 right here are new to me as far as the Qor brand. So this Viridian Green is kind of exactly as I expected a Viridian to be. Not a huge pack of a punch, but I'm surprised that Qor has it like this. It almost seems really granulating, which I'm actually, if it is, I'm excited about. Very transparent. Yep, I can see the granulation already. That's really pretty. It's a PG-18. I will be using that to mix some really cool things. So this is their yellow ochre, and I'm really curious to see how transparent this is. So far it's pretty transparent, and I'm sure it will dry even more transparent than that. very nice. Next is the Payne's Gray, which I haven't tried yet, but wow, is it dark. It has, it's really sticking to my brush. It has PB 15:3, PBK 7, and PB 17. So a blue, a black, and a violet. And this is their ultramarine. I didn't wet these, so this is right from a dry pan. That's how quickly these wet. Okay. In previous videos, you've seen me swatch the rest of these out, but let's go ahead and do them again. This is for anyone that's just buying this 12 set. This Quin Magenta, I use it all the time. And it's PR 122. It's nice because it can go really dark and it can go really light. So it's really good for portraits, and I'm sure florals. This is Permanent Alizarin Crimson. I'm really trying to load that brush because I want to show this one off. It's beautiful. And that's that one. Next is a Powell Red Light. This is very orangey and it keeps splattering. It says semi-transparent. And very staining. This one I've dropped on the carpet, so if it looks mangy, it is. Because there's like a million cat hairs on the carpet. Embedded in there somehow. So this is Hansa Yellow, or a lemon yellow. It's PY3. Super bright. And these tend to dry, these mellow out when they dry. This is their Burnt Sienna, PBR 7. Oops. Yeah, I don't know if I'm shiny. It's about a little bit, tiny bit opaque. So semi-transparent. And I kind of wish this granulated more, but with a sienna, you can never be sure if it will or not. And this is the Phthalo Blue, PB 27. And I'm working on B paper, 140-pound cold press paper. Check out that Viridian, it's definitely got some texture in there. So there we have the swatches. So I'm going to bring them up a little bit. So the nickel azo yellow is just this beautiful yellow. You wouldn't think that this color comes from this, but it does. And that Quin Gold, look at that. It's just beautiful and very transparent, beautiful flow. This Viridian is going to give me some nice texture, and I think I want to use this as a mixing color because it would be really cool with some darker colors, and the granulation would come out and they'd separate a little bit, so that would be neat. This yellow ochre is very nice. It's semi-transparent. The Payne's gray went from this blue to more of a gray. And it's interesting that they spell it with an A, because you can tell who, in America you spell it with an A, and over in England you spell gray with an E. So that's how you can tell. This ultramarine blue, I thought it was going to be a little more granulating, but on this paper it's not showing very much granulation. The Quin Magenta, I don't know if let me just go through again just to make sure I'm on camera here, because I tend to just talk and not look at what I'm doing. This permanent alizarin crimson has a little bit of granulation in it, just a teeny tiny bit, very fine ground. This Powell Red is a little bit semi-transparent, same with the Hansa. And this burnt Sienna does have a little bit of texture in it, not a lot, but a little. And this Phthalo Blues has great coverage, probably very staining. So if you're just getting this for a core set, this is kind of like the perfect set, because you get a cool and a warm red, the split primaries, and a warm and cool blue, same with the yellows, and then some convenience mixes here, which are really pretty. So yeah, if you want to try Qor, this would be the perfect set to start with. But if you're a collector and you're looking to buy them all at some point, or really get a stash of these, your best bet would be to go financially, would be to grab that 24 first, and then just fill in some holes, the 24 set. I completely got everything all over this. So yeah, so I am collecting these. Don't know if I'm gonna get every single color, but I think I have enough now. I have everything that I need, but when you're a collector, you sort of want the whole set. I haven't gotten a whole set of anything yet, but we'll see. Well, I appreciate you joining me. I may do something with these and post it on Instagram, and you'll see that soon. And my Instagram account is melamix17. And all of my links are down below if you want to check it out. I have Patreon and everything if you'd like to support this channel. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.